Okay, so I think one of the really interesting things that we're finding here is, okay, first of all, a little bit more pressure, so the water is traveling down the pin. Interestingly, it's traveling down all, it's not traveling down all sides of the pin. I mean, sort of variably it can, but it's really on the underside of the pin, and now, as we can see, it's doing that dripping here. And the other thing that we'll see is that, essentially, there's not been a significant change in behavior, water behavior, as a result of quote-unquote added PSI. I mean, obviously this head pressure is really pretty insignificant. But all that to say that, yeah, it doesn't really matter if it's full. The behavior of the actual water coming out is going to be the same, which is probably good because that means that it will drain evenly. But what isn't good is this, this lack of fluting, so the lack of self-cleaning. So that's really the piece that we need to. I mean, it works as it is, but it will get better with the fluting, and then of course the leakage. No leakage on the plug on the other side, which is interesting. But the drainage works. So plug on the other side is not leaking. Drainage is working perfectly fine. This works with a garden hose quick connect, which is really shocking, quite honestly. I mean, I thought it would sort of work, but I didn't think it would work under pressure, which it just did. So that means that we can do these incredibly quick fill-ups. Yeah. So really, the only issue that we have, we got two issues. This one's already solved. This is the piano hinge piece. This is just an improvement on the design, which we're already, 75. Well, we're already down that road. We're working on it, and then this is just a repair. But obviously, folks need to water test these tanks when they fill them up, when they weld them up.